This is Bryce's car. It's a Jackson Racing Supercharged NB, and it's making 7 pounds, I think.
Almost.
And it's got methanol.
No, it doesn't.
Not right now.
It's just water.
Let's get some windshield washer stuff. Oh, and we're making a vented hood right now, and we're gonna do that by just cutting these out.
We're gonna cut that, that, and that.
And it's gonna extract heat. So Bryce is taking the hood off right now. Let's see if he can do it. And we got all the tools here. And this is a spare hood that he got for 60 bucks. We got the tools right here on deck, and the dirty yard. We're starting on the exhaust side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need tape.
And we're gonna drill like 4 holes on each one, and then you just connect it with the angle grinder. It's not gonna be completely following these, but we're not gonna have to cut the webbing out either.
I need a straight edge. I'm gonna connect them. I'm gonna like score it so I can follow a line and not just try to.
This is genius.
It's a good idea, dude.
This is what engineers do.
This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Cut hoods.
Yes. Bro, can't do this one straight.
That's pretty
That's
good.
Straight enough.
Yeah.
That
It's
one.
just a guide.
That's fine.
Alright guys, I'm gonna do an update on my car eventually, but here's a preview of the welded intercooler pipes I got. Alright y'all, we did the first one. Now Bryce just followed the angles. He triangulated it, and we're following the holes, and we have them drilled out. Now we're just taping the other side of the hood to keep the paint from peeling up as much as possible.
It's a little rough right now, but we're gonna sand it. Going to be a lot of sanding involved here.
Now this side is going to be right on the supercharger, so it should be pretty effective. Alright guys, this is what it looks like on just the exhaust side, and we're probably going to go ahead and do both just because it's easy, and it was a cheap hood. It do be looking pretty fresh though. Here's the sick hood. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel okay about this,
We should
but what I
film,
feel good about
here.
is we saved the neighbor's Miata.
We did.
Yeah.
He was talking to us, and he bought a NC recently, and he put transmission oil in the engine and drained the transmission.
And he didn't know where the oil.
He thought the dipstick on the engine was the dipstick for the transmission.
It's an honest mistake.
Been there before. But we're gonna Dremel this now because it looks good from here.
It's pretty rough though.
But yeah, upon visual inspection, oh, look at the tire marks.
It's fine.
It'll buff out.
It'll buff out.
Yeah, we're just gonna Dremel it and paint correction, the little corners.
We're gonna
paint marker,
touch
up paint.
I have some.
Alright, yeah, so you see Bryce is cleaning up the little edges where the holes are. Stuff like this, where it's not completely straight with the Dremel. Alright, Bryce sanded and cleaned up all the edges on these, so we're just hosing it down right now and letting it cool down. We got touch-up paint for stuff like this, but all the edges are like rounded now, so you can't see where we drilled. Besides, you know, a little bit. But you can't tell. And we have screen door that I used to use for my turbo inlet that we're gonna JB weld to the underside of these three, and probably outside too.
Probably look pretty cool silver.
We got some touch-up paint from O'Reilly's, just gloss black, and we're going over the lines where the paint cracked. Even with painter's tape, it's still flaked up. Here we have the netting that we're putting in. It's you know, the same stuff from earlier.
Screen door.
Screen door from Lowe's. And we're just slipping it in between the two layers of hood. And then we're gonna mix up the JB weld and kind of put it on with a knife and get it stuck to the bottom layer. Just a little off the top.
Look at all. JB weld will stick to anything. It handles 300 degrees Fahrenheit.
Let's just switch sides.
So that should be enough.
Alright, here's the hood with all the mesh in it. And here's all the scraps that we took off the top.
Just a little off the top.
Alright, and there's the dude listening to fucking Guns N' Roses right now. Oh, there's my shit box. And Bryce's. And we got Noah's. And then we have Noah's other shit box. That's actually a rolling toolbox. But not under its own power. Looks like goose shit.
Concrete.
Alright, let's lather it on.
Peanut butter and jelly. I don't know about this, dude.
It's gonna seep through. This shit stinks, dude. I feel like we're gonna need a third tube.
Might need a weight to sit on it.
We're gonna need like 3 tubes of this shit.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my.
Or liquid nails.
We're not doing liquid nails. We came this far without it.
Alright guys, that's the gist.
Yeah, we might need a weight though. A weight to put on this.
Here you can see we're applying JB Weld liberally. Once we get 2 points, you get 2 points like contacting. Stop laughing at me. Once you get 2 points, and then we had to get the heat gun out. We had to heat it up because it wasn't working.
It's taking too long to
Yeah,
set.
the setting was hard. You'd have to like hold it down, and the knife started melting also. We got these ones glued down pretty well. And it's on the second layer of web, so you can't really see it from the front. In typical Car Passion channel fashion, we are finishing up the project at night with this beautiful LED.
That nozzle might line up with one. It kind of does.
Was it like that before?
No, it at least shut all the way. What's the alignment like?
Not good.
Gap on that side, no
Not
gap
good.
on this side. Maybe we should play with that.
Yeah. Grand reveal here. Looks kind of shiny. You can see the supercharger through your hood.
Kinda.
The mesh doesn't look great at night, but it looks pretty good. And you don't have to worry about shit falling in your engine bay.
Except water.
Yeah.
Water might be a problem.
You can see the tire mark we have on there.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave that. I don't think it looks bad. Besides the dent in the hood.
Just washed this thing off like 3 hours ago and look at it.
Everything's disgusting.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
It's okay.